Many people set goals, whether it be for your career, your personal life, spirituality, mindset. Setting goals is a big part of having that vision of where you want to get to, which is great. We love goal setting. However, often what happens, people do not think about what actions they need to do day in, day out in order to reach this big, audacious goal. So that is what we're going to be talking about today. If we have not met already, hi, my name is Carys. I'm a real estate broker here in South Florida. And if you enjoy all things real estate, social media, and self-development, then you will enjoy this channel. So make sure you subscribe and stick around. Okay, if you want to learn about goal setting and action planning to make sure you can actually reach those goals, then just keep on watching. Okay. Hey, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm excited to dive into all the good stuff I have planned today. Now, like always, if you want to see the video chapters and skip to a certain section, then please feel free to do so because I respect your time. I will leave them right here. And if you want me to do more of a specific video on how to set goals for your year, for your quarter, and things like that, then make sure you leave a comment down below because I'm going to be touching on goal setting today, but I could do like a full-on video for that. If you want it, let me know. All right, let's dive in. The way I like to describe the difference between these two is goal setting versus action planning, because there's a big difference in the two. A lot of people tend to set the goals, whether it be for the New Year's resolution or whether it's the time for business planning. We often set these goals of what we want to achieve, the income, the fitness, the health, the relationships, the growth maybe in your mindset. However, what often gets skipped is actually the action planning on how to reach these goals. What is it that you have to do day in, day out, each week, each month in order to get these goals? So breaking this down, goal setting is the targets that you want to achieve. Oftentimes we set them for the year, but you should also be setting them for shorter and longer than a year too. So you should be setting goals for a specific month, for 3 to 6 months, for 12 months, and then beyond then as well. Where do you want to get to in the next 5 years? Where do you want to be in the next 10 years? What lifetime goals do you have that in your entire life that you want to achieve? This is proper goal setting, breaking those things down of what the vision is for your life and the things that you want to achieve. You want to set the clear direction of where you want to go to so that you know every single day what it is you're striving for. One of the big things I recommend to do, and Brian Tracy is the one who I learned this from, and I do it every single day, is writing down your goals. So I have a notebook that every single morning I write down what my goals are. If you have that in the forefront of your mind every single day, it will continuously burn it into your brain of where it is, what things you're doing in that day to strive towards getting to those goals. A lot of people will set their goals as their lock screen on their phone or on their laptop, and you've got your vision board, but there's just something about writing it on a pen and paper every single day and just getting that into your mind. Because then you're also able to look at your day too and think, what am I doing every single day to make sure I am reaching and I'm moving the needle in towards reaching those specific goals. So goal setting is super important, and it's something that we all need to make sure that we're doing. Now, when you're looking at these goals, it's also really important to look at breaking those down too in terms of your relationships. So that could be family, it could be friends, it could be co-workers, it could be your spouse. Breaking down your income. What kind of income? Is it active income? Is it passive income? What things is it that you're going to be doing in different streams of income for that section? So like I said, if you want a full video breaking down on how to properly set these goals, make sure you leave a comment below because I will do that. But we're going to go on to action steps now, because an action step is how you're going to break down into habits of reaching these goals. So the action planning is the tasks that you need to do in order to reach these goals. So once you set the goals, broken them down into your different chapters of your life, you're then able to look at the action plans and say, okay, in order to reach this goal, what things do I need to do on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, on a monthly basis in order to get to these goals? Becoming very strategic about your goals and your action plans is really important in order you to not only just have that vision, but make sure you're actually implementing things too. It's great to have a goal. However, if you are not doing the things every single day in order to reach that goal, how do you expect to get there? I'm a very strategic person by nature. I like to plan everything. It's a blessing and a curse. However, it is great when it comes to this sort of thing. So for example, in my notes app on my phone, I have one particular note that's my daily habit. So I have it broken down from morning, afternoon, and evening. And then each is a task that I have to do every single day. So this goes into my health, it goes into my fitness, it goes into my supplements I need to take, it goes into my money-making activities, it goes into my social media, but it's broken down so every single day I know to go and check each of these tasks off my list to make sure I am moving the needle in each section of my life in order to get to my goals. So that is something you can do, that you can implement. So I know each day I can go back to that note and make sure I'm hitting those tasks. I once heard from Ed Milet about splitting your day up into 3 different days. So he always talks about it. It's basically his morning is one day, then his afternoon is another day, and then his evening is another day. So when you look at all 3, so I'm an early morning person, I wake up, I have hours before it gets to even like 10 a.m. where I have specific things to do. So that's why I've broken it down from my morning tasks that I need to do, which are more of the health, fitness, mindset. Then as we go into late morning into early afternoon, it's a lot more into that money-making activities. And then in the evening, that's more into the social media section of my day, of the posting and the editing and all that good stuff. So if you break it down into different sections of your day, it also helps to make sure that you're, once again, moving the needle in all aspects of your life in order to reach those goals. Now, something that I think is very important to remember when it comes to goal setting and action planning as well is that they evolve as you grow. So if you are setting goals for your year, for your quarter, for your month, as you build and you grow and the process continues, it's okay for those to evolve and for those to change. Whether it be something in your personal life, whether it be something with your business and your income streams, or whether it be social media, maybe you have a goal that you want to hit, but then a video you did popped off and it got you all these followers, that could change. Whether it be your personal life, whether it be your income, whether it be your social media, whatever it is in your life, these goals that you set, they can evolve and they can change. That may also change the action steps that you want to do as well, whether you need to up them, whether you need to lower them, but it's just ensuring that you're consistent with those habits in order to reach those goals. So maybe it is at the end of each month, you have some reflection time and you look at your goals and you look at your action steps and make any adjustments that need to be done. Now, I'm all about setting big goals of what you want to achieve. I love the phrase of if you shoot for the ceiling, you hit the floor, but if you shoot for the stars, you hit the ceiling. Don't quote me on that, but it's something similar to that effect. But the point of it being, it's great to set goals of what you want to achieve and make sure there's something that you can strive towards and you focus on. However, caveat to that is just the fact of don't set them too big to the point that they just seem overwhelming and they stress you out. So set them big to the point that they really push you, but not too big to the point that they cause you overwhelm and anxiety. Something that Bill Gates said was that oftentimes people overestimate what they can do in 2 years, but underestimate what they can do in 10. And that is why, like I said, you should be setting these big goals as well. Even so, likely what your goals are for 10-year time, it's going to change. But if you have that bigger goals that you want to do and you give yourself 10 years to achieve them, it doesn't seem so overwhelming. So when it comes to you writing out your goals for your year, for your quarter, for your month, just ensure that every single one of them is backed up by an action step. That is the whole premise of this entire video, is just ensuring that you're making sure you're putting those habits in your life, you're putting those tasks in your life. You may have a goal to reach 100,000 followers on TikTok, but what is your habit that you're doing? Are you posting every day or are you posting twice a week? How do you expect to reach that goal? If your goal, for a lot of my people on here, I know you're in real estate, if your goal is to make $100,000 net commission for your real estate business this year, what are the habits that you are doing? Now, of course, first, you want to break that goal down by your month and things like that, but what are the habits? What are the tasks that you're doing? Are you doing your daily lead generation? I know a lot of you are not, but that is the action step behind the goal. So having both, you need them both. just making sure you have each in your business. And the last thing that I want to say on this topic is just to have patience. This world nowadays, we want immediate gratification and we want the quick results. And it's just important to remember that good things take time and you need to put the work in. At the end of the day, you need to do the work. So take what I've taught you in these last minutes and put them into action. Right now, if you do not have your goals set out and you do not have your action steps of things you can be doing, you can do that right after this video. Write your goals out on a piece of paper, put them also on a note so you can look at them every day on here too, and then do another note and put out your daily habits. These are things that you can do right now. All right, get to work. I hope you enjoyed the video and I'll see you in the next one.